Aries, welcome back to Healing Oath and welcome to your 2024 reading. First, we'll look at your identity, how you feel about yourself, right? And then how others see you. So we can see that you think that you really are somebody that's able to go your own way and still get what you want. So it's like you know the rules, but you're going to go ahead and try to maybe skirt around the rules so that you can get the best out of it, right? Now, how others see you would be that you're somebody that is actually taking from others. That's what they're seeing at this point from you. So they might not see that you're somebody who's trying to maybe do the best, but do it in an unconventional way. But they might actually think you're trying to take from them. And that is what their opinion will be. So within this year, you need to try to make sure that you're careful that people don't think you're trying to manipulate them or that you're trying to use them in any way, because 2024 is a year that might be misconstrued for you and the people around you. Now, as far as your job and your work ethic, how things are going there, you need to make sure that you are grateful for what it is you're doing well. You can do better. There's always better that we can do. But what you need to do is focus on gratitude. And that's another way that you can make sure that you're not appearing to other people to just want from them, or you're trying to manipulate them. Show them that you are actually grateful for what it is they have or they are doing for you or with you. Now, as far as your communication style, people see you as somebody that is really, I'd say, passionate about something, but the way you communicate, they don't think maybe is as sophisticated as it should be, that it could be more sophisticated. This is also something that you can see might be affecting even people that are around you, people that are within your environment, your social environment, let's say your neighbors, people that you communicate with on a regular basis. So yes, you communicate with passion, but they think that maybe it could be a bit more sophisticated the way that you communicate. And again, that goes back to the fact that you're not being understood as much as you should be, and people might take the things that you're saying the wrong way. They might misconstrue what you mean or how you feel. As far as what's going on within your home, things that you have to pay attention to there, the way you have to take care of yourself and your family, those that are within the closest to you, shows that you cannot live in regret. Whatever happened in the past needs to just stay in the past. You need to move forward from all of that and allow that to just be let go, and then things are going to benefit, especially if the emotion of regret will hold people back from moving forward or hold people back from actually having the relationship or the connection that they could have. So it's very important, and this could especially deal with even yourself, affecting you, and especially the women within your family. As far as things that have to do with your creativity, if you're an entrepreneur, the way you express yourself, or let's say you're somebody that is, dating or looking romantically in 2024, there might be a separation coming up because of some differences within the relationship. Maybe you all thought you wanted the same thing, but it was not what you wanted, or not, you didn't want the same thing. Again, miscommunication there. What happens with this, though, it says that it's time apart, so it might not be, or it doesn't appear to be, a long-term separation. And if you're somebody that's doing something creatively also, let's say you're an entrepreneur, you might step back a bit from what you're doing in your business and maybe pick up something else, maybe find another direction that you'd like to go in, or something that will become your focus for your business. If you're concerned about your health and fitness, and this is something really that you need to focus on, we all need to take some time out for our health. We can see 2024 is going to bring you the opportunity to pay better attention to your body, right? Or more attention to your body is what it's saying here. It's telling you that think about the one thing that your body needs and that it didn't need the day before. Pay attention in every way. We're talking about physical, emotional, mental, and psychological stresses on your body, and then respond to one of them, right? And then pay attention to each sector as you go along. So make sure, again, as we can see here, this person's taking time out for rest and rejuvenation. That's important for you, Aries, for 2024. Where your one-to-one relationships are concerned, whether it's business or in marriage or any long-term relationship, we can see that 2024 is something that's going to bring up. We need to know that we need to know that our desires, right, should help us and support us. And also, they will be something that, from what we've seen before, we need to ensure that we're going in the right direction with. When we look at the sacral chakra, that is the chakra about relationships, especially intimate relationships. So this is very appropriate to our subject matter here within this area. But it says that we need to use that energy to make sure that it supports our ability to navigate our lives through our emotion and also to enjoy the sensual world. But because we see what we saw previously about our potential romance, we also need to make sure that our sacral chakra is balanced, that we're not going out of bounds or doing anything to cause any distress. We need to make sure that our energy is not too much or too little. You need to be satisfying and satisfied, and you also need to not be satisfying people that you shouldn't be satisfying or satisfied by people you shouldn't satisfy. That's what I would say. I can see here. We then see our actual intimate life and things like investments, things that we invest in, things that we share with our partners, resources we share with our partners, things that we have merged with others, things like investments, taxes, loans. So it has to do with things that are quite important. And for 2024, we see that we have to make sure that we know what it is that we want, because it says here, the story I tell is the basis of my life. So what you need to do is make sure your words are matching what it is that is going on. If you're with your partner and you're sharing, whether it's intimacy or money, you need to walk the walk, walk the talk, and talk the walk. So make sure, again, that people are you're not miscommunicating to people, or people are just not misunderstanding you with this. The same thing, if it has to do with taxes, loans, anything like that, be careful of the communication. Be careful of when you're looking at your actual finances, that you're not getting the wrong picture or you're not giving the wrong picture through your communication. It says there's no right or wrong way to tell your improved story. It can be about your past, present, or future experiences. The criteria is that you are conscious of your intent to tell something that is better. It feels better. It's an improved version. And it says that if you are somebody that practices positive, I would say, manifestation by positive self-talk, this is going to help you with this. So tell yourself good feeling short stories through the day, and that'll change what you're attracting to yourself. So remember, the story you tell is the basis of your life. So tell it the way you want it to be. And again, what I'm getting from this is also be honest with it. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay? The next we have is for your wisdom, your philosophy, things that are more spiritual as far as reaching out into the world above or beyond yourself, whether it is in a religious way or to people that are from different countries or not like you. And here we can see that 2024 is going to bring you generosity. generosity, the ability to be generous, which says that you need to be happy for others, even when you don't have anything to celebrate. So again, be careful how you appear to other people, as if maybe you're not happy for them, or maybe this card speaks to me about possible jealousy. You have to have an attitude, means that you're happy to give without expecting in return also. Or even if you're not getting anything, you can still show or still be happy, right? It says that you need to be generous hearted and be noble in this quality. And also, when you have the ability, you should give of yourself freely, whether it is just in a kind word, whether it's in a congratulations, or whether it's an actual, some way, some physical form. And it says that the rewards for generosity are great. And when you give with an open heart, your return will be multiplied. And again, this could be just speaking about being happy for others, having that feeling of, you know, of pleasant appreciation for the benefit of others, even if you're not receiving anything at that time. We then look at your career and your long-term goals, your public image, how you can move forward there in 2024. And we see that you should, if you have any goal, you should give up some of your principles. You will have to give up some of your principles and be flexible so that you're able to go willingly towards the opposite opinion or the opposite side. And there will be a positive resolution if there's any conflict. So if you have a goal you're working on within your career and you are seen as somebody that is maybe standoffish or unwilling to compromise, that's what's holding you back here. So if you move towards compromise, you are going to be able to be successful. The next thing we have is looking at things to do with your future, some things that may be coming up in your future that you need to know about. And this is something that is going to be either a benefit, well, it will be a benefit either way, but something either you have to look out for or something that will come right to you. So here we go. It says, beware of self-delusion. So make sure, as we keep saying, you're not telling people or yourself something and then doing something else or really feeling something else, but you're actually going to be cohesive with your thoughts, your actions, your words, right? So beware of self-delusion. I know all of us a lot of times say, all right, I know what I'm doing and this is who I am and this is the way I am and that's the way I'll always be. Well, this is just letting us know that sometimes maybe the way that we've always been, like we were talking about before, the telling the story, maybe it's not the way to continue being. Maybe there is a better way. Maybe it is time to take a good look at ourselves and make some changes there, or maybe even just look at the way other people see us and make some changes there, because that will benefit us in the long run. Okay, and now we'll see our healing message for 2024, Aries. And this tells us that we need to lead with love, right? It says that we should lead with love in our lives and offer ourselves completely so that all may occur as needed. So this speaks about giving up to, whether you want to call it the universe, to God, to higher spirit, but from the fact of love, not from, I would say, desperation, distress, or just, but being contented and peaceful. And this is what's going to bring the greatest good. So again, not just thinking about our own things, our own ways, the way we want to be, what we need, and doing whatever we can in whichever way we can to get it what we want, how we want it, but to be considerate of others, to be considerate of how we communicate, be considerate of how we act, to be considerate of how we consider other people, Aries, for 2024. And these are the things that are going to bring you forward. And again, step out if you can and look at your image, how other people see you, how other people hear you, And this will help you and allow you to improve, and it'll benefit not just them, because I'm sure they will then be more willing and able to work with you and to have good relationships and improve whatever it is you're working on together or whatever you enjoy together in life. But it will also definitely assist you through 2024 to take a good look now and see what other people see, how you're coming across. And you will be able to then think with your heart and lead with your heart on how you communicate and you deal with others. And this will benefit everyone. So take care and have a wonderful year. Bye-bye.